Hello. Welcome to my final boss fight thing that I graciously exploit the fact that I'm playing on an emulator because I've always found Sigma to be really hard, and I don't know, it's just because I've just never been able to beat him in the past, so I don't have a good strategy for fighting him now or what. But I knew I was gonna keep doing it over and over and over again. I'll be using save states for this boss fight in particular. See, that's my first loaded. Because the dog was pretty easy. I just killed him immediately. It took him 2 tries because he hit me before I got the Hadouken off the first time, and then I just climbed up there so he gave me ample opportunity to use it. It's the only time I'd be able to use that against them because now he's gonna be positioned up high enough to where it would be too. I would take too long, and it'd be too rare, and it'd be too risky in order for me to wait for the hands to rise up in a position to be able to use a Hadouken against him, and I have to have full health to do it. So I knew that wasn't gonna work. It took me. This fight actually took me about half an hour, and you're only going to see the end results of me succeeding in it, because it was not easy for me. It was kind of hard. I even thought this was a lost one, but it turns out that, you know, I win at some point. The only thing he takes damage from is the rolling shield. The only thing I know that he takes damage with is a rolling shield. I used Sting, I used the homings. The homings just go around in circles around underneath his head, and it doesn't actually hit him. Sparks don't work, the tornado doesn't work, Chameleon Sting doesn't work. So this is really the only thing you can use. The Hadouken would work, but again, he's positioned high enough where the Hadouken would just go underneath him. At least I think it would. And have to get up there without taking any hits. That's not easy for me. The lightning is actually does the least amount of damage. Well, next to hitting him, does the least amount of damage. Earlier when I was fighting the dog, you could also use ice if you don't have a Hadouken. That also has a weakness. And Sigma in his dude robot form, his weakness is Sting. Not the singer. So he won't always be watching me. In this fight, this fight's just a battle of attrition that I eventually succeeded. And there you go. He wins. X is victorious, and he says no. It's not possible. I'm a Reploid. Nexus 6. And without further ado, you can now watch the end credit. Well, not even the credits yet, because then he has this huge monologue thing about despite defeating evil, he's going to have to fight some more. You know, he knows he's going to be fighting for the rest of his life, and he doesn't realize that he actually, in the later in the series, is going to be the ultimate bad guy. He's going to replace Sigma as the dude who is causing all kinds of shit. At least he does in Zero, in Megaman Zero, when you fight as Zero, his gay lover. And I think the spoiler of that is that Megaman is the one behind all the killing the humans and enforcing all that stuff. I don't know. I never played through the Zero games. I had the first one, and it was really hard. So that's why I never. Well, I think I still have it. I don't remember. Maybe I do a let's play those. Who knows? Who knows? That's the future. I don't know the future. I'm not a psychic. And he's standing on the cliff. The androids seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. And he does. For another 6 games. 7 games. 6 games. Is there an X8? don't know, I can't remember. I know there's an X7. The only X after this one is X4 that I care about. Because X4 is the second best X game next to this one. I didn't like X5 the little I played of it, and X2 and X3 are pretty much trying to improve upon perfection, and you can't do that because nothing beats 100%, and that's what perfection is. And this is what this game is. It's my favorite Mega Man game. I'm sure that angers anyone who's over the age of 27, but hey, I'm 24. I played this game when I was a kid. I didn't play the Nintendo ones enough to care about them. I used to have the original Mega Man on Game Boy, and I beat that. I also had Mega Man 2 on Game Boy. It's actually, they're both half a game, because the Game Boy has like 8 kilobytes or something. Not that much space. Turn Cannon and Flamingo and Lift Cannon, all these great places, crazy places. Scrap Robo, awesome. I don't know any of these places. I don't know what any of this means. I guess it's giving the credits of all the enemies and stuff. Sure, that's a ladder yadder. That's pretty cool. Axe Max, Creeper, Boss Spider, Bow Spider. That's what it's called. Joe Penguin, he's a bitch. He's easy. And he's a joke. What it is. Octopus, he's no joke. Storm Eagle, he's pretty easy. He's someone you can kill pretty easily with just a blaster. Armed Armadillo, his best. Flame Mammoth is another one you can kill with just a blaster with no real trouble. Sting Chameleon is a bitch with the blaster, but he's doable. It's easy just to get him in infinite lock. Spark Mandrill. He's pretty hard. He is, he's got his moments. And Vile, he's a dude. Sigma, it's pretty hard. Without the Hadouken. Zero. Yeah, Zero. It's a gay lover. That was credit sequence 1. And you as Mega Man X. Aw. That's one word. See, one word. If you look it up, if you look Mega Man up as on Google, and it says it's wrong, I know it's right. It's also wrong if you do it on YouTube. It's Mega Space Man. These one name things are weird because apparently back in the day, Capcom and all of them were like, they didn't want their people, their game developers and stuff going between getting hired onto competitors, so they wouldn't allow them to use their full name. So some of these people on Nintendos, on the original Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games, like Professor Elf, who the fuck is that? I don't know. Honolulu Yama, White Rock, Kagi. There's no way to find any of these people. And they didn't want, they wanted to keep their people because they're Japanese people and they're crazy. Thanks for playing, and thank you viewers for watching. This is Ron Garin, and I'm signing off.